I'm BB Lynch for My Point TV in Hove, England. September 14th to September 20th is World Childless Week, and I am a World Childless Week champion. World Childless Week aims to raise awareness of the childless not by choice community, and I agree to be a champion because, well, why wouldn't I? Not having had a child and experiencing that extraordinary grief in this dismissive as a mother world is easily the worst thing that's happened to me. And finding your tribe, finding people you can grieve safely with is vital, and World Childless Week brings the tribe together. 1 in 3 pregnancies end in miscarriage. 1 in 5 women will reach 45 childless, and there are 48.5 million childless couples. So that is a lot of people for World Childless Week to reach and help. I spoke to the founder, Stephanie Phillips.
World Childless Week, what is it? It's a week basically that I started off in 2017 to acknowledge, to recognise the community of people who are childless not by choice. So not those who chose to be childless, not parents or anybody suffering from secondary infertility, but those who for one reason or many never got the opportunity to be a parent, and that is for both men and for women. A week to raise awareness and bring us together and help people find the support they may need. I'd say that World Childless Week has been successful from feedback in numerous different ways. People who originally said, I want to share my story, but I don't want to be known, I want to be anonymous, now come back to me and say, I want to share my story, but I want my name on it, I want my photo on it because I'm childless and I'm confident to say I'm childless. I've got other people coming back and saying, I've learned something today. I didn't realise there were so many ways to be childless. So it's good that we're reaching the people who we can hopefully direct towards support, but we're also reaching parents and helping to sort of widen their knowledge about the childless community and realising it's not what they expect it to be, that we're not all happy-go-lucky and loving life, that there is a sad side alongside of it as well. Yeah, support groups. I can't say enough how much I will always say to somebody, join a support group. You don't have to join 1, join 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Join as many support groups you can find, because there'll be one that resonates with you, or 2 or 3. It's amazing, because I joined a support group and I thought, I'll go in there, I'll sit in the background, I'll just watch what's going on, seeing if it was any good for me. After a few days, I started sort of like liking things, adding a comment, and within a few more days, I was posting and all my aggression was coming out. My, all the deepest, darkest feelings of grief were being put down on paper, and I was like, on the keyboard, like a keyboard warrior, just stamping away. And through releasing that aggression with people that understand, wow, it just gives you that support you can't find out generally in the community. I've had people who have given us all compliments, because they do say that it really has turned them around, because they didn't know there was support out there. Because sadly, for a lot of people, you don't know the support until you actually find it, and it's hard. There's people that still come to me in their 60s and their 70s saying that they didn't realise there was support available, and that through World Childless Week they found groups or whatever, and or connected to a blogger. It doesn't matter what the connection is. If they can connect, it makes such a difference. Somebody in their 70s suffering for decades, not just a few years, but decades of feeling alone, unworthy, misunderstood. So yeah, World Childless Week has got to be life-changing for different people. We start off on a Monday with our stories. This, to me, is the big thing why we started, was to share our stories, to let people know, 1, when we write our stories down, it's cathartic, we can heal from it. 2, we're letting other people know that there's someone who might have a similar story to them, that they're not over, they're not alone, because people still think they're the only one that suffers in a certain way, or has gone through a certain situation in life. So it's connecting to them. And again, the third thing is to help educate people of the different ways that we can end up childless not by choice. So it's the first day of the week, and I think it really sets a pace for how we're going to go. The second day of the week this year is Diversity Day, because diversity is something we all need to embrace across the world, no doubt. But there are certain scenarios where being childless not by choice is heightened when you're in a community perhaps that are very much the thing is that you have a family, you have a large family, and if you don't have a family, it can be looked down on. Wednesday we're doing Aging Without Children. It's something I don't think I know anybody who hasn't said they're concerned about getting older and not having children with them. And society always automatically assumes you'll have children, they'll help you out, they'll guide you, they'll support you, they'll do the phone calls that you can't do yourself. But it's not just the little things, it's the bigger things. So we're going to discuss a range of subjects on that day. Thursday is Men Matter too, because again, people always talk to the women when they're childless. They tend to not talk to the men, or the men hide their emotions, or they just back away from talking to others. They want to support their wife. So quite often they're brushed aside. But obviously there's a lot of men out there. The actual rate, I believe, of childless men is higher than that of childless women. So it's important that we get their voice out there and they can talk about what they like. Friday, we're doing comments that hurt, and it's a general comment this year, not based on particular words, but it's to say that through lockdown, there's been a lot of social media about the childless having an easy time of it because they're indoors without children. And it's not always the case, because there can be, as I said, two sides to every story. So I want people to express what they've been going through in lockdown. If they found it easy, they can share that. If they found it hard, let us know how and why. And then we go on to Saturday, which is we are worthy, because we are. But it's a really, really hard statement to say for so many people. We feel that not having children takes away our worth in the world. So it's a day to celebrate everything about us that is amazing. And then Sunday is moving forwards, because we are all moving forwards, and we can't always say, as I say to people, we can't always say that we're moving forwards until we reflect back and realise that something that would have hurt us a year ago didn't hurt us yesterday. So it's a week that sort of encompasses lots of different things, and I think it's going to be a very interesting year. Just come and say hi. I'm no one special. I'll just answer you. You know, I'm a normal person like everybody else is there. We've just got the connection of being childless. And, you know, that seems a weird connection, something that some of us don't want, but at the end of the day, it's a bloody good connection. I've made some great friends, some really amazing friends.
I'm proud to champion a cause that can help so many people. And as they say on their site, we're here for you through the year. We just get louder in September. I'm BB Lynch from My Point TV, and that's how I see it. Sign up to become a creator and share your story.